Hi, I'm Kelly from To Become Mum, and I'm here to do a review of my new vacuum cleaner. The lovely team at AO.com got in touch to see if there's anything I'd like to try out, and immediately I wanted to try out a new vacuum cleaner. The previous model that we had was a bagged vacuum cleaner, and I believe that they've stopped making the particular bags for it now, so I was trying to find a different solution. And I don't know about you, but my house always needs the floors being cleaned. I've got a toddler who's 3, I've got a dog who's 9 and very, very scruffy, and I have 2 beautiful cats who like to roll around in the dirt. This Vax vacuum cleaner comes with 3 buttons for ease of use. There's the big power button here, which you can tap on with your foot. There's the cord retraction button here, which is really easy to use. And there's also the lock button here, which means that you can detach the cylinder and take all the rubbish to the bin and tip it away when you're done. As you can see, the Vax has a really compact design, and I really like this handy clip at the back. When you're not using the vacuum cleaner, you can just put the head in the back here and it'll hold it fast. It also means that when you're storing it underneath the stairs where we keep ours, it keeps everything nice and neat and tidy. It's also quite handy when you're in a room and you just needed to put it down for a second while you move some furniture or some toys out of the way before you clean up the floor. Also included in the box are some attachments. This is the pet attachment that only comes with this particular model, which you can obviously change the head and put this on if you were going to any sort of pet areas. I might do it for like Watson's bed or down the back of the sofa where the cats like to sleep. The only thing is it doesn't bend. It's quite a flat surface here, so you'd have to be quite close up for the work that you use this for. There's also some standard attachments here, and they're quite handy because there's just a button that keeps them all together. So when you're not using them, you can just fold them away and put them aside. Another feature I really like on my new Vax vacuum cleaner is the handle here. It's actually extendable, so you can get it to the right height for you, which is really useful when you're a shorty like me or whether you're a giant like my husband. So it suits everybody and there's no excuse of getting out those chores.
Hi, I'm Stephen, Kelly's husband. I've been using this for the last week or so now, and I'm quite pleased with it overall actually. I mean, it's not like you can make a vacuum particularly exciting or anything like that. It does what it says on the tin, but it's very good. Our old model was getting on a bit. It used bags, which we can't actually get hold of anymore. We had to buy them for a while from a specialist retailer on the internet that no longer exists. So it was kind of getting to the point where we needed to get a new one anyway, so this was a great opportunity for us. The things I like about it is very, very powerful. So much so that you have to open the vent when we're using it on our rugs, because otherwise it just moves the rugs around. It can be a bit frustrating, so you have to straighten them. You can see they kerfuffle all the time. It's also really compact, so it fits under our stairs quite nicely. We don't have a lot of storage in our house, so being able to just kind of chuck it under the stairs when we're done with it is really good. It's really simple to use. That's both a good and bad thing in some respects, because you've got the big power button you can just tap on with your foot, you've got the cord retraction button, you've got the lock for the cylinder, but then also on our old model we had the power adjustment button, so you could change how powerful it was if you're using it on soft furnishings or the curtains or anything like that. You could drop the power a little bit to make it a little bit more easy to use and make sure it didn't rip the curtains off the wall or anything like that. You can't do that on this model, unfortunately, and it is, as I said, very, very powerful, so you just need to be mindful of that. The fact that it's bagless is great, because as I said, we couldn't get bags for our old one anymore, and it is really easy to use. You just kind of press this and take it off, take it to the bin and chuck stuff out, and you come back in, just clip it back on again. If there's anything that I'd improve about it, there's a few things really. A power adjuster would be really handy. There's a pet attachment which is really good, however the pet attachment doesn't kind of move in any way, so you kind of have to get like low down to do it. And the cable retraction is also really, really fast, so watch little one's fingers. That's one of the things that I learned quite quickly.
So we're really happy with the Vax Power 4 vacuum cleaner. Watson leaves a lot of fur around, but we can easily clean it up at the end of the day, which is really, really useful. So we're very pleased. Watson not so much. But thank you very much, AO.com.